I hate to say it, guys, but Concord might come back. Sony, do you seriously need to learn another lesson? Sony, you've already had, you already digged up the first grave when it comes to Concord. Do you really want to dig up a second grave and have a Concord grave site? I'm serious, Sony. Do you seriously want to have a second grave when it comes to Concord? And there's these rumors that Concord is going to go free to play. And I have every doubt in my mind that even if this is a possibility, there's no way in hell that it's going to survive. There's no way in hell that Concord is going to be able to escape the hellhole that it's going to dig itself into when it comes to this grave. Sony, you are just begging for turmoil. You are just begging for another failure on your record, might I add you, that you're going to have on your Sony platform. Concord died 2 times, 2 graves, a grave site. Do you really want that on your resume? Do you really want Concord failing twice to be on your actual resume? I mean, if you had any common sense, you would not want this on your resume. I mean, I feel like this is just common sense, Sony. It truly feels like you just have no common sense anymore. With Sony always trying to push for live service now and trying to make remasters and remakes, they are really digging themselves a gravesite that's just gonna expand upon. How many games must you lose to get it in your head that we don't want this? Think, Sony. Think about what your audience wants. Don't create this massive gravesite of games that are just gonna die off. That's gonna get slaughtered with a chainsaw, might I add you. I mean, this is just Sony is just asking for turmoil and backlash for the whole Sony community. And ever since that PlayStation 5 Pro, people are turning against you, Sony. I'm telling you, the more you push these fans, the more turmoil, the more murder, and the more backlash you're gonna get, Sony.